Hello there and welcome to Auxin Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Listen to the crowd energy here in This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback dropping back. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Texas 7, Oregon 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quick. Just good enough for the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Texas 14, Oregon 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the completion made. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. Touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 24, Oregon 0.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to get. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. It was a dangerous return. They found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from football is coughed up by the return inside their own 20.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Play action here on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle.
34, Oregon, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.